And we will get started. So you guys can, once you get your technology settled and get your music playing and whatever else you need, come to a comfortable seated position. And the the kindness rock I picked for this morning is freedom. And that should feel, this is a good rock for today. To me, it means like it's going to be beautiful weather outside, and we have not had much beautiful weather, and we feel very cooped up inside. So we should get a really great sense of freedom today, of being able to breathe and be outside and enjoy the nice weather. And so we will go ahead and get started. Let's see, we just had somebody else join. Another Jamie. Okay. So go ahead and close your eyes and just take an inhale overhead. Arms come overhead. Exhale, let your arms float down to your sides. And then take your hands to your lap and come into stillness for a moment. And breathe in and breathe out. Gazing inward, notice what you're feeling this morning. And maybe if we're feeling restless, or we're feeling sad, or happy, or maybe just take a look at what's beneath those initial feelings. And then we'll begin our practice and help us to uncover what is beneath those initial feelings and connect with our true self, with the real freedom within. You're going to inhale overhead. Exhale, let your arms drop down to the sides. Inhale overhead. Exhale, arms dropping down. Now inhale overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Go back and forth like this. Inhale overhead. Exhale, side to side. Now finish on your left. Inhale overhead. Exhale, arms drop down to the sides. Slide the right arm out, left arm overhead. Open the left side. Inhale. Exhale, slide the left arm out, right arm overhead. And go ahead at the pace of your breath, side to side. Feeling the opening. And then bringing your hands to your knees. Start to circle your spine. Find this movement through the spine. Sits bones anchor the crown of your head. It's as if the crown of your head is writing a circle on the ceiling. And then reverse your direction, going in the opposite direction. And come back to center. You're going to take your hands behind your hips and press the hips forward. And then folding forward. Release the hips down to the mat. Fold forward over the legs. Walk your hands to the left side of the body. Hands through center. Hands off to the right side of the body. Come back to center. Walk the hands back in towards the body. Reverse the crossing of your legs. Take your hands behind your back. Press the hips forward. And release down. Fold forward over the legs. Walk your hands to the right side of the body. Through center and then off to the left side of the body. And then hands come back to center. Round up through your spine. Inhale your arms overhead. Thread the fingers together overhead. Press the palms up. Elongating the sides of the waist. Deep inhale. Exhale. Release your hands behind you. Take the soles of the feet to the floor. And allow the knees to fall side to side. Now, bring the soles of the feet together into butterfly and fold forward in butterfly. And we're gonna come into a breath to movement flow here that helps to open the hamstrings and the hips. So coming up, extend your legs long in front of you into Dandasana. Inhale overhead and exhale, fold forward over the legs. Hold here for a couple breaths as we initially start this flow. And then round up through your spine. Bring the soles of your feet together back into butterfly, folding forward. And round up through your spine. Bring your legs out wide into a straddle and folding forward. Holding here. Coming back up. So now we will go ahead and take this breath to movement. Bring the soles of your feet together into butterfly and fold forward. Now inhale, rounding up. Bring the legs out long in front of you and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, round up, butterfly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up, out to straddle. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up, butterfly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up, legs out long in front of you. Exhale, folding. So go ahead and keep going at the pace of your own breath. Folding into butterfly each time, and then into a wide-legged or into legs out in front of you. You can hold wherever you'd like. If your body starts to feel like, oh, I'd really like to hold in one of these poses, go ahead and hold. Sometimes you can also notice, does the movement, the rocking motion of the hips with the breath help to open the hamstrings and hips? Yes. And the next time you're in butterfly, go ahead and hold here in butterfly. And then you'll bring your knees together. And we'll do Navasana. So you're going to bring your knees in towards your chest. Elongate through the spine. You're going to inhale, open into boat pose. Exhale, knees into chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug the knees in. Inhale, open. Exhale, knees into chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, in. Inhale, open. Hold here. Breathing. And now knees into chest. Go ahead and take a hold of your big toes and you'll elongate your legs any amount. Nice. Feel the backs of the legs beginning to release. Roll the shoulders back and into the shoulder sockets. Go ahead and bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest. And you'll go ahead and swing your legs around to come to tabletop on hands and knees. Round your spine in cat. And arch into cow. Now stay here in cow and let your hips sink side to side. Nice. And then come to a flat back. Raise the right leg behind you. Left arm in front. Reach for the right foot with the left hand, opening the heart. And you're going to keep the right knee bent. Left hand comes down to the mat. Right hand reaches back for right foot. Open the front body. Now extend through the right leg, right arm overhead. And release the sole of the right foot down to the mat. Bring your body into a rainbow shape. Right hand reaching for the front of the mat. And then square the hips towards the mat. Raise your right leg high. We'll come to sunbird. Lower down to hover off of the mat. Right leg held nice and high. Shoulder blades engaging into the back. Holding. And press up. Right leg comes to the left side of your mat. Open the left arm, inhaling. And then release your left hand back behind into your right hip crease, gazing back towards the right foot. Release your left hand down to the mat. You're going to bend both knees, walking back to legs stack in cow facing pose. One knee on top of the other. Inhale, arms overhead. And your right elbow reaches for the ceiling. Left hand rotates back behind you. And your hands reach for each other behind your back. You can grab a strap if you like. Feel the right elbow reaching up. Left elbow reaching down. Nice. Breathe. And then release your hands and go ahead and fold forward over your legs. Body melts here. Walk the hands forward, come back onto the knees, uncross your knees, raise the left leg behind you, right arm in front of you, bend the left knee, reach back for your left foot with the right hand. Breathe here. And now keep the left knee bent, right hand comes down to the mat, left hip rotates on top of right. Reach back with your left hand to take hold of the left foot. And then release the left leg long, left arm overhead. You're in kind of a modified side plank, left leg raised. Release the sole of the left foot down to the mat. Left arm comes forward, body comes in to a rainbow shape, opening left side body. And release your left hand down to the mat. Square the hips. Left leg raises high. You're going to dip down in sunbird. Hover off of the mat. Hold here. Shoulder blades engage into the back. Nice breathing. And press up. Left foot comes off to right side of the mat. Inhale up, open your right arm. Right arm reaches back into the left hip crease. And then you're going to bend your left knee. Left knee stacks over top of right. Go ahead and just walk your hands back. Come back into cow facing pose. And left elbow raises towards the ceiling. Your right arm comes back behind you. And maybe the hands reach for each other behind the back. You can grab a strap. Beautiful. Nice. I see the straps. Feel the spine rising. Your solar plexus coming in and up. Take a deep breath. And release your hands and go ahead and fold forward over the legs. Just allow the body to melt, giving its weight away to the legs. And walk your hands forward. Come to the knees. Uncross the knees. Curl your toes under. Sit back onto the heels. Feet, toes curled under to open the soles of the feet. Just allowing your body weight to sink down from the crown of the head, down the spine, onto the heels. You're going to inhale overhead. Exhale, release your hands down to your sides. And you can walk your hands back a little bit if you like, if you want a little bit more opening in the soles of the feet, or if you want to bring some of the opening into the quads. Go ahead and come forward. Bring your hands to the top of the mat. Curl the toes under. Press back for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bend the right knee. Press into the left heel. Then bend the left knee. Press into the right heel. Just go back and forth, alternating heels into the mat. Now raise your right leg up towards the sky and bend and straighten the right knee. Take a couple of circles with the right knee to open the right hip, circling in both directions. And then bring your right knee to the outside of your right elbow. Then come back up. Right knee to outside of left elbow. Come back up, straighten the right leg, roll the right hip on top of the left, and slowly lower your right leg down till it makes a T, your right foot with your left. And then step back into down dog. Raise the left leg up towards the sky and bend and straighten the left knee. And then circling the left knee, opening the left hip. Go in both directions. And now left knee comes forward to left elbow. Coming back. Left knee comes forward to right elbow. Coming back, straighten the left leg. Left hip rolls on top of right and slowly lowering your right leg down behind the left to make a T with the feet. And then step back into your down dog. Bend the knees down towards the mat. Let the hips press back. Press into the heels. Do that 2 more times. Knees come down towards the mat. Hips press back. Straightening the legs. Once more. Knees come down. Hips press up. Sinking back into the heels. Gaze forward between your hands. Bend your knees, your elbows. Step forward to the top of the mat. And then take a hold of opposite elbows with hands. And release your neck, your head. Maybe swinging a little bit side to side. And then hands draped down to the mat. Crown of the head dropping. Bend your knees and slowly rounding up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward through heart center. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release down. Step back for plank. Lower all the way down to the mat or into chaturanga. Inhale, open in to up dog. Exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale, step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Your arms come overhead. Exhale. As you exhale, bring your hands behind your back for waterfall. Clasp them together, let them fall forward. Just a little bit more hamstring opening by incorporating waterfall in our sun salutation. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, release down, step back for plank. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath, inhale and exhale. Step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open forward. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we're just going to move a little bit faster, taking out that breath. Come forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. As we exhale, waterfall. Hands come behind us. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back for plank. Chaturanga. Up dog to down dog. Step forward to the top of the mat. Rounding up, arms coming overhead. Exhale, waterfall. Release the hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Step forward to the top of the mat. Rounding up. Arms coming overhead. Exhale, waterfall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Step forward to the top of the mat. Rounding up. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold, waterfall. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back for plank. Flowing through chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Step forward to the top of the mat. Rounding up. Arms coming overhead. Exhale, waterfall. We're going to change it a little bit. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale into a lunge. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg raises towards the sky. Comes forward between your hands. Inhale into your lunge. Exhale, step forward to the top of the mat. Rounding up, arms come overhead. Exhale, fold, waterfall. Release the hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Left leg steps back into your lunge. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg raises towards the sky. Comes forward between your hands. Into your lunge. Inhale. Exhale, step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Exhale, fold, waterfall. Release your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Right leg steps back into your lunge. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, twist towards your knee. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg raises towards the sky. Comes forward between your hands. Lunge. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Rounding up. Inhale. Exhale, fold, waterfall. Release your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down. Left leg steps back for a lunge. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg raises towards the sky. Comes forward between your hands. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, twist. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, let your arms drop down to your sides. Take a moment to deepen your breath here. Feel your feet anchoring to the mat. Nice. And enjoy this feeling of activity in the body. So inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands come behind your back. Fold forward into waterfall. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back down. Right leg steps back for warrior one. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, reach forward and back. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, forward and back. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, forward and back. Inhale, overhead. Open into warrior two, sinking down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Go back and forth between reverse warrior and side angle. Find the flow that feels good for your body. Inhaling, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Hold here in side angle. Right hand comes down to the mat. Left arm rises. Inhale, gaze up towards your left hand. Release your left hand down alongside your left foot. Step back for plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Go ahead and step forward or hop forward to the top of the mat. Round up. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, waterfall. Release your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back down. Left leg steps back. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward and back. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, forward and back. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, forward and back. Inhale, overhead. Open warrior two, sinking down. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. Go back and forth. Reverse warrior to side angle. Flowing. Come forward for side angle. Let your left hand come down to the mat. Square your hips. Right arm rises. Inhale. Exhale, hand comes to the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hands behind your back. Release your hands down to the back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back down. Right leg steps back. Warrior one. Inhale, overhead. Let your right hand come down your right leg, left arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward over the left leg, head dropping in. Hold here, breathe. Go ahead and step forward to the top of the mat. Right foot comes forward, round up. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands behind your back, waterfall. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale down, left foot steps back, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down your leg, right arm, leg straightens, right arm reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward over the right leg. Hold for a couple breaths here, opening the back of the right leg. Pressing into the feet. Bend your right knee, step forward with your left foot to meet your right. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, waterfall. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back with your right foot into a lunge. Inhale overhead. Exhale, twist towards the left knee. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands come to the top of the mat. Step back for plank. Lower down for chaturanga. Inhale, open. Exhale, down dog. Right leg raises. Bring your right foot forward between your hands. Inhale into a lunge. Exhale, take your left hand down to the mat. Right arm rising. Circle the right arm back behind you and in front of your right foot and rise into Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands come behind you. Releasing. Hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back with your left leg into a lunge. Inhale overhead. Exhale, twist towards your knee. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Plank, flowing through. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Left leg raises towards the sky. Bring your left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, rising. Exhale into your twist. Your right hand comes down to the mat. Left arm rising. Circle your left arm back towards your right back of your mat and around in front of your left foot. Inhale, rise into Ardha Chandrasana. And exhale, fold to the top of the mat. Rounding up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hands behind you. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. Step back with your right leg into warrior one. Inhale overhead. Exhale, open into warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Bring your right arm back behind you, hooking it into your left hip crease. Take your left hand down to the mat and then come into that bind if you like, rolling the right shoulder open. Breathe. Feel the spine coming parallel with the left thigh. Now release your hands down to the mat. Square your hips towards the mat. And take your right arm underneath your left thigh. And so you can either stay here or begin to inch your left foot forward, coming into a push-up position, left leg coming out, and then circling your left leg back to the back of the mat into a chaturanga position and coming forward for up dog. So just kind of choose your option there. You can just step back, nice, and flow back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step forward to the top of the mat. Round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come behind you. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back down. Step back with the left foot into warrior one. Inhale overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Let your left hand come back behind you into your right hip crease. Right hand comes down to the mat. And then you can come into that bind if you like, hands hooking behind you. Breathing, lengthening the spine, coming parallel with the right thigh. And releasing your hands down to the mat, squaring the hips. And take your right arm underneath your right thigh. And then you can begin to inch that right foot forward, coming into a push-up position with the right leg extended. And then circling it back, coming to plank. And flowing through chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Step forward to the top of the mat. Go ahead and round up through your spine. Inhale overhead. Exhale, hands come down to your sides. Go ahead and turn to face the long side of your mat. And you're going to inhale overhead. Exhale, step out wide. And fold forward to the center of the mat. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, sink into your right knee, warrior two. Inhale, come sideways on the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rising. Exhale, left knee, warrior two. Inhale, rising. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale overhead. Exhale, right knee, warrior two. Straighten your right leg, bring your body weight forward, sinking down for Trikonasana. Allow some opening here. In Trikonasana, pause for a couple breaths. And raise your body up by your left arm. Inhale, sideways on the mat. Exhale, left knee, warrior two. Straighten the left leg, bring the body weight forward, and sink down for Trikonasana. Allow the back of the left leg to elongate. Raise your body up. Inhale, sideways on the mat. Exhale, right knee, warrior two. Straightening the right leg, bring the body weight forward. Sink down for Trikonasana. Now inhale, right knee bends. Come forward for Ardha Chandrasana on this side. Release your left foot back towards the back of the mat. Inhale, come sideways on your mat. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale overhead. Exhale, left knee, warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Come forward into Trikonasana. Bend your left knee. Inhale, rise into Ardha Chandrasana on this side. Release your right foot back to the back of the mat. Inhale, come sideways on the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, right knee, warrior two. Straightening the right leg, Trikonasana. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, release down. Inhale, come sideways on the mat. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, sink into triangle. Inhale to Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, release down. Inhale, sideways on the mat. Exhale, warrior two, right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, release the left foot down. Inhale, sideways. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, left knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, release down. Inhale, sideways on the mat. And exhale, fold forward. Let the crown of the head drop. Roll into the outside edges of the feet. Hips in line with the heels. And walk your hands out till your back comes to a flat back. Shift a little side to side into each hip. And now bring the heels in at a 45-degree angle. Take your hands to your inner thighs. And you're going to roll your right shoulder in. Open the right knee. Then roll the left shoulder in. Press the left thigh open. And then come to center, rising into your goddess pose. You can come up onto your toes if you like. Drop the sits bones. Pull the belly up and in. And then you're going to fold forward, knees bend, hands come down to the mat. Inhale overhead. We'll do that a couple times. Exhale, knees bend, folding, sinking into the hips. Inhale, legs straighten. Exhale, fold. Inhale, overhead. And then go ahead and step to the top of your mat. Feet meeting together, hands to heart center. And we'll come to balancing. Release your hands alongside your body. Feel the crown of the head rise and find your drishti. Kind of raise your right knee coming out to the side. Find a tree this morning. Let your arms come overhead. Release your arms out to your sides. Take a hold of your right big toe. And you can stay here or elongating the right leg any amount. And you're going to bend your right knee. Take your right foot into your left hip crease. You can bend the left knee slightly to lock that right foot into the left hip crease, and go ahead and fold forward. Crown of the head dropping. And then come into a squatting position here. See if you can just come up balancing. Nice. And then releasing down and just swing it out side to side. How are you guys? Go ahead and come to center. Find that drishti. Raise your left knee and bring your left knee out to the side. So find tree on this side. Arms coming overhead. I think we've brought out the sun with our sun salutations. Anchoring through the sole of your foot. Now release your arms out to your sides. And you take a hold of your left big toe. And if you'd like to play with elongating the left leg, you can. Then you'll bend your left knee, take your left foot into your right hip crease and folding forward. Crown of the head drops, the sits bones raise. And then see if you can come up, balancing, challenging yourself. And release down. Nice. Swing it out side to side. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and come back to the top of the mat. Inhale overhead. Exhale, fold forward into waterfall. Release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release down. You're going to step back for a lunge, all the way back with your right foot. Come down to your right knee, top of your right foot. And just beginning to milk the muscle, coming back and forth into the left knee. And then you can begin to inch your left foot forward and maybe go ahead and grab a prop, like a pillow or something, and come into a hold in Hanumasana, however deep you would like to be today. And honoring the body wherever the body's at today. Breathe here. Beginning to melt. Your body should be a little warm, so a good time to find this deep opening. Send your breath to where you're feeling the most sensation. Now slowly coming out, bringing your left leg back. And come to tabletop. I'm going to swing your hips side to side. And then we'll come into the opposite side. So bring your right foot way forward to the top of the mat. You can inch your left knee back if you like. And just start with milking the muscles, so forward and back into the right knee, the right hip. And then beginning to inch your right foot forward to wherever your hold is today in Hanumasana. Breathe. Melting. Inhaling and exhaling. Is there any amount of letting go you can find? Yes. So slowly bringing your right leg back. Go ahead and come back to tabletop. And again, swing your hips side to side. Walk your hands forward. We're going to come to puppy. Let your chest drape between your arms. Feel the spine elongate here. Deep inhale and deep exhale. And slide your hands back a little bit. Come to a plank position. Feel the heels reaching back, shoulders over wrists. And we're going to do 6 plank push-ups, so you can be on your knees or on your toes, lowering down to hover off of the mat, and then pressing up to a plank position. Lowering down to hover, and pressing up to lowering down to hover, and pressing up for 3. Lower down to hover, and press up for 4. We got 2 more. Lower down to hover, and up for 5. 1 more. Lower down to hover, and press up for 6. Going to come to a wide-legged child's pose. Bring your knees out wide and press back into wide-legged child's pose. Inhale all the way down into the small of your back. And exhale, melt the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. So you're going to come to your elbows. Your elbows are shoulder distance apart, and then bring your knees together. We'll come to dolphin. Curl the toes under. Raise the hips up off of the mat. And then walking the feet in towards the body. You can raise the right leg up if you like. Bringing the right leg down, raising the left leg up. And bringing the left leg down. You're going to come down to your knees. You're going to round up through your spine, coming into hero, and then all the way up onto your knees. Inhale overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Now, inhale overhead. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Hands come to the small of the back. Open up the heart, lengthening through the spine. And choosing your option, if you want to come all the way into camel here, you can. One hand back to one heel, other to the other heel. Relax through the chest. You're going to slowly come forward, come back to tabletop. Inhale and exhale. And then round into cat. Let the crown of the head drop. And arch into cow. You're going to maybe take your hands forward a hand distance or so. Curl your toes under. Press back for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Raise your right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, right knee outside of right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee outside of left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, outside of right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, outside of left elbow. Now hold here. Release your right leg all the way out to the left side, maybe mid-mat. And then left arm rises, opening. Holding here. You can challenge yourself to raise your right leg if you want. And then bring your left hand down to the mat. Go ahead and step back for down dog. Raise the left leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left knee outside of left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, outside of right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, right elbow. And then extend your right leg and open through the right arm. And holding here. And right hand comes back down to the mat. Step back with your left foot to meet your right. In down dog. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right leg high. And exhale, we're going to come to pigeon. So if you want to be on your back, go ahead and switch over onto your back. Right knee into your chest. Right foot comes to the left side of your mat. And folding forward for the hip opener of pigeon. Take a deep inhale and exhale, melt here. Notice where you're feeling opening in your right hip. Send a little bit of melting there. Walking your hands in towards the body and staying here, or if you'd like to bend the left knee and reach for the left foot with the left hand, you can do that. Yes, release your left foot back behind you. Come to down dog. And windshield wiper the heels side to side. Now raise your right leg up towards the sky. Raise your left leg up towards the sky. Left knee comes into chest and left foot off to the right side of the mat for pigeon. Folding forward. Adjust your left foot where you need it to be to get hip opening. The closer to a 90-degree angle the left knee is at, the more opening you're going to feel. And of course, squaring the hips. Use your breath to facilitate the opening in the body. Inhale into any tightness and exhale. Consciously see if you can let go there. Walk the hands in towards the body and then staying here or bending the right knee if you like. And then release your right foot behind you. Curl your right toes under. Come back for down dog. Windshield wiper the heels side to side. And this is our last down dog. We're just going to take one breath. Inhale. And exhale. Come down to your knees. And you're going to come onto your elbows. So clasping your hands together. And then cupping the back of your head with your hands. So coming into a headstand here. And this is a perfectly good headstand, right? Just on your head here. You have a walls at home if you feel like trying it against a wall, or just staying here. Or if headstand is in your practice, go ahead and come up into a headstand. Beautiful, Lindsay. Nice, Jamie. And then coming out and just come to child's pose for a moment. Feel the effects of headstand. It has such a nice focusing effect. And maybe now you can even look to the true self, those feelings beneath the initial feelings we noted. And slowly round up and then come over onto your back. And we'll do the king and queen of poses today. So that was the king of poses, and the queen is shoulder stand. So we'll come down onto our backs, and let's start with a bridge pose. Your knees are bent, and raise your hips up, roll under one shoulder and then the other. And of course, if you like wheel, if you like to do a full wheel, go ahead and you can come into wheel here. And then if you were in wheel or bridge, whichever you were in, lower down to the mat and bring the legs overhead. So your feet are up towards the ceiling. And you can stay here so you know where your back and your neck are. You decide what you need. If you want to come into plow and then into a shoulder stand, you can come back to plow and enjoy plow. Take a few moments in plow to come as deep as you like. You can let your knees drop alongside your ears if you like. And when you're ready, coming into a shoulder stand, bringing your hands to the small of your back and then raising the hips up, raising the legs up towards the ceiling. Soft gaze up towards the feet. When you're ready, releasing your legs back behind you into plow, and then slowly lowering one vertebrae at a time down to the mat, hugging your knees into your chest. Make some small circles on the ceiling with your knees to release your lower back. And then footprints on the ceiling with your feet. Feel the hips drop down. Happy baby. Hug your knees into your chest and then drawing your legs long on the mat for Savasana. And I just want to do a small amount of breath work here. So bringing your right hand up to your face for alternate nostril breaths. Pointer finger and middle finger to your third eye, and ring finger and pinky to the left side of your nose, thumb to the right. You're going to block off your left nostril and inhale through the right. Block off the right and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Block off the left and exhale through the right. We're going to do 2 more rounds. You can do it with me or at your pace. Inhale through the right. Block off the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Walk off the left and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Block off the right and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Block off the left and exhale through the right. Release your right hand down alongside your body and sink into your Savasana. Becoming aware of your breath. Feel the breath in the right nostril and in the left nostril. Draw your right knee into your chest and then your left. And roll to the side of your body. Just notice any effects of your practice. Does your body feel any different? Does your mind feel any different? Does your breath feel any different? And then let the practice sink into every cell in your body, all the way from the crown of the head down to the toes. And slowly press up to a comfortable seated position. And draw the hands together at heart center. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be at peace, and may you be free. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. And Phoebe thanks you too. Yes. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Oh my goodness. Too sleepy. I know.